So this video today is a little bit different to my usual vlogs and of course my tutorials, because as you know, I'm a makeup artist and I love creating a lot of makeup videos, but I thought I would just get down to the nitty-gritty of just talking to you guys. So don't expect any tutorial. This is me actually talking to you about Senegence. What a surprise. So I did previously talk about what it meant to me. What I didn't talk about was what it might mean to you. Being a Senegence distributor is something very admirable. Why? Because you can work for yourself. Because when you have struggles in your life, say financially or mentally or physically, whatever, this is something that you can do at home. Okay, you don't have to go out and meet people. Although it's nice, this does actually encourage you to do a lot of things at home. So when you are a Senegence distributor, the best thing that is going to be important for you is what you actually want in life. Now, a lot of us don't actually sit down and think about it because we feel we're programmed to believe that life chooses a path for us. But when you look at something like Senegence, it's a path that you choose. Now, I know that I mentioned that I'm a makeup artist, but not everybody in Senegence is a makeup artist. There are a couple of people who don't even know how to apply makeup. As simple as that. They might be interested. Of course, you've got to show a little bit of interest in it, right? Because it's makeup. But the most important thing is when you're a woman and you join Senegence, you feel strong. You feel like you can be part of a community where you actually belong. And I mentioned that in another video about belonging. So you've got to think about those things that you really want in life. I mean, come on, sit down and take notes if you need to. What is important to you? Is it spending time with your families? Is it having more time to yourself? Is it being financially secure? Is it feeling like you have more friends who have something in common with you? Because you feel that the friends that you have may have a different mindset to you. And look, we all go through these stages in life. We all, you know, have friends that we don't particularly feel that are supportive for us. And really what's more important is having a lifestyle where you are doing what you want. People, excuse the pen, maybe I should just put it in my ear. People, I look like a teacher now. My mom used to do this. Right? You want to be surrounded by friends who build you up, who bring you up, okay? Who don't bring you down. People who know that you've got something special in your life that you want to go for. People who believe that success is important, even if it means that maybe you've got to reach out to somebody, and I know this might sound crazy, but people who are really successful like Steven Spielberg and Tracy Chapman, and people who've made something out of their lives. See, we all start off with a lifestyle that our parents help us to become, okay? Now, it's not our parents' fault. Our parents were brought up the same ways by their parents. So whatever way they're teaching you or helping you to grow is either the way their parents taught them or the opposite. They don't like what their parents are teaching them, so they teach you the opposite, if that makes any sense. So I think it's really important that all of you watching this video think about what's really important to you and to think about ways that you can become better. Now, Senegence is makeup, yes, of course. But if you look down at the nitty-gritty of it, I mean, I'm actually reading $1 Million Lips by Joni Kante Rogers. Now, she is the founder of Senegence. Incredible, inspirational woman, going out there for her dreams, going out there to pursue a career that works and products that really work. That was her dream with Senegence, and here we are. And you've got all these people, not just myself, but other people who are creating videos about being a distributor. It is not all about the selling. It is not all about the money. It is about things that are important to you. As I said, someone like me, what's important to me, I do want financial freedom. I do want to have more time to spend with my family and friends. I would even like to help them, you know, in times of trouble. If they have this massive bill that they have to pay health-wise, and they, I don't know, anything could happen, cancer, heart attack, you name it. And I'm not saying that to exaggerate. I'm also saying it because I've had family members who've suffered from it. So I know that it's a very, very precious topic to talk about. But wouldn't it be great to have a lifestyle where you can do those things? Trust me, it takes time. And that was the other thing I was going to say is when you become a distributor, okay, actually the first thing I should mention is to become a distributor, it's really important that you live in these particular countries. So you either live in USA, UK, Australia, Switzerland, Canada. These are the places that distributors can be hired. Unfortunately, the other countries haven't been approved yet. I don't know what the whole story is for that. I have to find out from my upline. In fact, it was a bit of a struggle, I won't lie, to actually get distributors from the UK, because they have a different form to, say, for example, Australia, Australia, USA and Canada. I think all those three have a similar form. So if you are from one of those countries, you're interested in applying for this, there will be a link down below. I love this pen. There will be a link down below that you can click on. Definitely check out my website and have a look on there if you want any more information and you just feel a little bit unsure about it, because let's be honest, I mean, how many of us want to do something for someone else's agenda? If you are one of those people who feels comfortable, your parents have a massive amount of money, or your grandparents, huge inheritance, and you don't feel the need to do something with your life, well then this is not the video for you. But for those of you, and I'm definitely making it focused on you, for those of you who work full-time jobs, 9 to 5, have maybe 3 children, or even married or about to be married, and all you really want to do is have a bit of time to yourself and your partner, rather than, you know, you coming home to cook for your partner, or vice versa, and that's your whole life done. That's, to me, that's a little bit hard to take, because I think that if you know how important the time is, then you won't worry so much, in the sense that you will want to join Senegence because you want to have that time with them. Of course, with any business that you join or any business that you sign up to, you are going to have to work hard, okay? Because it's not something that you can do just like that. And trust me, I've been there and I've done that, and I do work hard at this. It really depends on how you also want to become a distributor. Do you want to do it as a part-time thing, or do you want to do it as full income stream? Then obviously if it's full income stream, then you're going to have to do the things that help you get to your goal. And as I said, your goal may be having more time at home. Your goal may be traveling, you know, I didn't mention that, sorry. So if you're single, traveling might be something you want to do, making new friends, being able to discover new things. I don't know, I mean, there's just so much opportunity out there. But for those of you who feel that your life could be so much better than coming home, eating dinner and going to bed, then guess what? Maybe this is a calling for you, okay? When you do sign up, so obviously I've covered how to become a Senegence distributor. There is a form that you will need to fill out, and as I said, Australia, USA and Canada all have one form, then the UK has another form. And the good thing is, a friend of mine got a hold of the UK form, so she gave it to me, so I'm able to give it to those who are from the UK and want to become distributors. Switzerland, however, I'm not too sure about that, but you know, I'm one of those people who very much likes to find out how to get an answer for most things. So yeah, so becoming a distributor, you will actually get a free package which explains everything to you about direct selling. I personally would rather be someone who works at a business at home and then gets financial freedom than spend my money on stuff that I get from a full-time job, and really I don't get much time to do the things that I want to. I get home, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I can't do it. And I know this because I had mentioned in one of my other videos, I was working full-time as a childcare worker, and that was another reason why I really couldn't stand it, was because the hours gave me only so much time, and I'd get home and all I wanted to do was sleep. Okay, I'd have something to eat for dinner, my partner was here, but that was me. I didn't really have enough energy to feel happy about myself. I am a makeup artist, and unfortunately I didn't have any time in the morning to get ready properly. I didn't really know much about makeup at that time, but I invested so much time in this full-time job that I started losing myself. I didn't know who I was anymore. I figured that my life was something for someone else's agenda. And, you know, maybe that money that I was going to get from that job would go towards something. But really, having this business now, I can actually focus on the things that I really want. And at the same time, don't get me wrong here, I don't sit on my ass all day. I've got 3 other jobs. So I work at Toys R Us, I'm a tutor, and I babysit. So, you know, it's not as if you're talking to someone who doesn't do anything. I do. And then of course I've got the business on top of it. So I have a lot of things to think about, but as long as I organize my time and I know what I'm doing when, then I feel that that's what's really important for me. Okay, so I should probably cover this in another video, but I'm going to mention it now. When you do join up as a Senegence distributor, keep in mind the products that you get, and obviously you sell, they're real and they work. I've got proof. This is the 3rd day, and trust me, I've washed my hands a lot of times. A lot. And with these products, I mean, imagine if you were working for another business and they said, oh, we do this, this and this, but only so much would work. I mean, if you're one of those people who's got sensitive skin and you're working for a company that the products don't work with your skin, well then what the hell are you doing? You know, get out of it. I am not saying, because I think there have been some people in the past who maybe have used Senegence products that didn't quite work for them. And again, why should I sugarcoat it? I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you and be genuine, and down the line, this is how it works. There might be people out there who have tried Senegence and their skin doesn't quite work with a bit of alcohol. These liquid lipsticks do contain a little bit of alcohol, which is why when you first apply it, and this was another shock for me, when I first applied it, I got this tingly feeling on my lips, and I went, ooh, what is that about? And I remember thinking to myself, have I enrolled myself into something that I don't want to do? Because you know, when you get that initial feeling and you're not sure if it's right, and honestly, I hadn't tried the products. I got myself straight into it, but believe it or not, those products really work. Now when I apply lip scents, I still get a little bit of a tingly feeling, but then as soon as I've got to my second step, so after applying Senegence 3 times, both my bottom and my top lip, because that's the best application that you can get, after applying my lip gloss, it feels like any other lipstick. In fact, what is wonderful about these is they don't feel like they suck up your skin. You know when you have those matte liquid lipsticks, and there are a couple of lip scents liquid lipsticks that are matte too. Obviously you do put the lip gloss on so it looks a bit shiny, but try some other liquid lipsticks out there and they just suck you dry. And I'm not lying, because I've tried them before, and I just think to myself, oh, you know, I don't really want to walk around feeling like I'm sucked up. It just doesn't quite work for me. But after applying these, I feel like it's part of my skin. And see, it doesn't come off. Look, I'll show you. Nothing. 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 If anything, it's a bit of gloss, and that's of course what? Shiny and clear. So yeah, they don't come off. Here, these liquid lipsticks could be here rubbing them for hours and they won't come off. And the beauty of it, yes, they were made in America, but the beauty of it was where they started. They're safe, they're cruelty free, they're vegan. So for those of you who are vegan, guess what? This is for you. For those of you who have sensitive skin, the best thing you can do, because I don't want to waffle and say things that may not, you know, you may not remember, check out the website below and go for gold and read all the ingredients that they have. I haven't really come across many people that haven't liked Senegence. Maybe one or two, but isn't that with any other company? Any other business, there's always going to be somebody who just goes, ew, I don't like it, I tried it and it didn't work. And it's either because they didn't apply it properly, maybe their skin is super sensitive, but hell, why didn't they, you know, read the instructions or read the minerals before they applied to their skin? That was a bit idiotic, sorry, but you know, come on, you got a choice here. Yeah, so I feel that if you are what I mentioned, you want to have something with your life, you want to go somewhere, you want to do something with your life, then this is for you. What to expect? What do you expect when you become a Senegence distributor? Now, we could be here for hours, so I'm going to do my very best to break it down. So, when I became a Senegence distributor, I remember thinking to myself, yeah, where do I start? So, I remember being invited to a Facebook group, which I did actually mention in one of my other videos. So, Facebook group, and then the actual letting people know what the products are about. Now, I didn't really know much about the products except what I'd heard from others. Why? Because at that time I didn't have money to buy any products. I didn't. I had enough money to sign up, but I didn't have enough money to buy products. And for those of you out there who have the money to buy products, well then that's fantastic. But I didn't. So I started a little bit slower than most people. At the same time, it's not so much about the product. It's also about your customers. It's about the people you're talking to, right? Just think about it. You're saying that when you sign up, you tell somebody, when you sign up, you'll have this, and this. You can win cars, or sorry, you can earn cars, you can earn trips, you can have this. This is a lot better than your 9-to-5 job. You can still keep the 9-to-5 job, no worries. See if you can work this and you can work the 9-to-5 job, then great. Obviously you're gonna need a little bit of money because you're gonna have to store products somewhere in your house, your unit, whatever, so that you can sell them, because how do you sell things you don't have? Doesn't work like that. But what to expect when you join is that oh my god, where was I? So you have these products. Oh, that's right. When you are telling other people about it, you could really make their day. And this is not lying, okay? You're not lying to make their day. You're telling them what this business is all about, because you have been told by other people, and maybe you haven't done it yourself, but you've really got to understand who you are and what you want to get out of it. Because I remember when I signed up, it took me a little bit of convincing. I know that I'm 24, I still have a long way to go, but isn't it good to start early? And then you can just work towards your goals. I mean, that's absolutely incredible. It's a good life. It's good. When you say those words to those people, this can benefit you. I get it. You have 3 children. You have 2 jobs, whatever. It's hard work. Everything's hard work, right? If you want to have something good out of it, you're gonna work hard. That's just part of life. That's just part of life. It really is. I can't like stress it anymore. You're going to work hard no matter what you do, but it depends on what you want to work hard for. Okay, a lot of us don't realize that we can actually work hard for something that is meaningful to us, then work hard for someone else who benefits from what we do. That is what a full-time job is. It's benefiting somebody else. How much of it benefits you? I don't know. Think about that. Take that question home. Think about it in your head, whatever. Take it away. But then there's something like a business. It's your own time. You can do it when you want to. You can do as much as you want to, whether or not you want to do it as a hobby, whether or not you want to do it as a full-time income stream. That's your choice. Wow, can you believe it? Can you believe that this is your choice? It's insane. I can't even, I can't even take it in. So anyway, when you do join up, there are going to be advantages and there are going to be disadvantages. When I joined up, as I said, Facebook, and then it was telling people about it. Now, once I got the products, obviously I tried them out. I made videos to show people what they were all about, because as you can tell, I do my own makeup tutorials. I do a lot of videos, so talking on video is easy for me. It's great. I love it. I could do it all day if I could. So sit down and talk about what the products are. I felt it myself. I went, oh my god, put on the blue red lip sense and it wasn't coming off. Oh fuck, this is insane. How could a liquid lipstick not come off? And the crazy thing was actually taking it off. Like, I was full on worried because it just wasn't coming off. Now, it's good that it wasn't coming off. It was bad that I didn't know how to take it off. That was my issue at the time, but I worked it out. So I have Oops lip color remover, which is in my bathroom at the moment. I'm a bit lazy to get up and get it, but lip color remover, and that is magical. Takes it off. I felt that I had to rub it a little bit, not hard, just enough to sort of remove the liquid lipstick. But this stuff is strong. As I said, I have washed my hands. You can go swimming in it. You can eat greasy foods. You probably heard other people say it and you're thinking, oh my god, all they do is say this all day. But the thing is, it's the truth. It is what it is. I'm not trying to Senegence vomit on you, but I am going to tell you what this is all about, because you're here to watch the video, and you're obviously here because part of it is interesting for you. So when I did actually get the products and tried them on myself, of course it was even more exciting, because then telling people, I could really stress how real this stuff was. I mean, I was sending videos here, there, and everywhere to people, and it did work at the beginning. People were like, oh wow, yeah, I've watched your video. I can't believe it doesn't come off, does it? It's just insane. I can't believe that there would be a product made like this, but there we go. And then there were all these people who were actually keen to sign up as distributors. Now, for those of you who are new distributors, it is hard, okay? To begin with, it's hard because it's like any business, 5 to 6 months usually, and if you get distributors before that, congrats, that's really good. But because it's a business and you really want to get a lot out of it, it's going to take time. I mean, I was watching a training video yesterday and one of the ladies said that she didn't actually get a team until a year. Come on, a whole year. And there are people out there going, I've only done this for 3 months and I got nobody. Okay, so those of you who are new distributors, it will take time. The most important thing is to be consistent. You probably heard that before. I'm saying a lot of garbage because you've heard it before, but it's truth. It takes time, it takes effort. You got to keep telling yourself, no matter all those ups and downs that you get, and trust me, I've had loads. Okay, so if anybody out there, you watch their videos and they're all happy jippy about it, they might be successful, but you want to know what they've been through. Oh my god, it's like it's just so sad. Some people have been through so many rough times to get where they are, and that's just where they are. So don't think for one moment that I haven't had it hard. I have. I've had times when people left, right and center tell me I'm a scam, or they're like, fuck off, I don't want to know about it, or I'm not interested, or don't really want to know about it, just don't talk to me about it. Okay, so you know, there will be people who say that. The way you sell the product or the way you introduce other people to it is really up to you. I cannot stress that enough, because there are and you also hear this from other people as well, what works for me may not work for you. So you might say something to somebody, and obviously when you're talking to somebody about this, say it like it's from your head, like your words. Don't go Senegence vomiting on them and giving them too much information the first go. It may be a simple, hey, how are you going? On Instagram and Facebook are my biggest social media, so that's what I use a lot. Instagram, I usually say to people, hey, how you going? Or hey, how are you? With a little love heart, because I just feel that the love heart just makes it more friendly. Hey, how are you, love heart? And then you get some who go, oh, do I know you? Sorry, who's this? Or stuff like that. And you just go, all right, hey, my name is Shani. I'm a rep from Senegence. Was wondering if maybe you'd like to know a little bit more info about it. Or the other way could be, some of the time I was actually introducing my videos, because videos help people visualize what the product is all about. I would send them some photos. Again, I feel like I wasn't vomiting. However, there will be times when you do, whoops, excuse me. There will be times when you do Senegence vomit, because you're learning about how to speak to people about it. The most important thing is you want to tell people, but you want to know what they want to know. So if they ask a question, then go for it. You know, tell them what you know, tell them how you think, how you feel about this stuff. Again, just in moderation, okay? Because we could all of us who are distributors could talk about this all day, and this is probably the longest video that I've ever created. It does take time telling people what it's about, getting them interested, all that sort of stuff. But imagine doing that and then all of a sudden the person turns around and says, I don't want to know any more about it. No thanks. And all that information you've given them, you go, oh, I spent an hour telling them about Senegence and they don't want to know. It's hard, because then you get that full kick of reality and you go, hang on a moment, I ain't doing that again. That was exhausting. But what you want to do is be able to tell them what they want to know. And you know, sometimes out of the blue, you will have some people who see what you have on your Instagram or your Facebook, and they'll go, hey, so I noticed that you're wearing a lipstick. Or one that I had the other day was, oh, how are the Senegence liquid lipsticks? And the funny thing was, I was actually doing a makeup collab with a couple of other ladies, and this one lady was in it. And I I said, oh, well, they feel really creamy, they're long lasting, and they're safe. And again, I didn't, you know, say too much about it because, to be honest, I was a little bit concerned. I wasn't really sure. I thought she was going to say something really bad about it. But then she did go out and she said, well, I've heard good things and I've heard bad things about it. And she said, I found out that you are a rep from your Instagram, because obviously I wear a lot of the products. So she's like, oh, tell me more about it. So then I did. Of course, when they say tell me more about it, you do what you can to tell them. And I sent her the link, and of course she was quite interested. She said, oh, thank God, I've been looking for a liquid lipstick like this for ages, you know. And it's just that planting a seed. It's just that one thing that you say, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like planting a seed, and then it grows into a tree. So when you are a new distributor as well, I know this is probably the longest video I've done, and I said that again. It is hard work. It does take time. You need a job, because how on earth are you going to sign up, and how on earth are you going to get the products that you need? But the amazing feeling is what you get when you are doing it. The rewarding feeling of being part of a community that really wants to help you, really wants to help your dreams come true. I mean, come on. How many of you have dreams and want to do something about it? Do something about it. Take today and think about what's important to you. Okay? And the other thing is gratitude. There are great things that happen in your life right now. And of course, be grateful for those. Be grateful for those, and also think about what could be so much better as well. So you don't forget what you've got, and you don't forget what you want to have. All right, it's all part of it. It's all really important. It's going to make you who you are. I read well, I don't read actually. No, I did say that I read the $1 Million Lips, but I listen to audiobooks and I watch a lot of YouTube videos. But the audio book that I definitely suggest is the 10x rule. I will save that for another video and explain that to you. So I've actually got the book as well. But yeah, having all this support is just amazing. It's something that you cannot describe, because you feel like you're gonna get somewhere. You feel like your life is doing something, and sometimes we have that feeling of, oh, my life is safe, my life is secure, and I don't need any more. But things change, and if your life is safe and secure because of someone else, hell, I don't know if I could do that. I want to be safe and secure for myself, from what I'm doing, not from what someone else is doing for me. And let's be honest, if you're doing it for somebody else, then obviously you're not doing what you want, really. Let's be honest. Do what you want and feel free, okay? Get that feeling of freedom. I can't remember where I heard it, but I remember somebody saying the words, make more money, and who doesn't want that? Well, there might be some of you, as I said earlier, who will turn around and say, well, I'm happy with what I got. But those people don't seem to realize that it just could be so much better. It could. Hey, that might be traditional, that might be a generation thing, that might be a mindset. No, you know what? It is a mindset. In Senegence, a lot of people that join have to change their mindset, especially if you're one of those people who've always thought it's one way, it can't be better. Well, Senegence is all about being better. And believe me, I'm going to a Gold Coast seminar next year, and I'm so excited. I'm actually going to put down a registration fee in the next couple of weeks so that I can go. I'm so over the moon about it. Why? Because I'm going to learn so much being with people who think like-minded, like myself. Because I've had a turn as well, and maybe some of you that have joined or are going to join may have this too. The friends that you have are the friends that make you who you are. I know it's crazy, isn't it? Because you're just like, well, I don't have friends who are like me. I've got friends who are different, blah, blah, blah. The friends who have, like the average amount of friends that you've got, they're going to make you who you are, okay? And I know it sounds crazy again, but influence is a big thing in people's lives. If you want to be better, then you've got to have friends who are better. Excuse me. In what way? They always want to be better in themselves. They want a success in their families, success in their life, success in their money, success in children, success in everything. And if you want to do something better with your life, God Almighty, think about the friends that you got. Because a lot of them, and you might even see this now after watching this video, there might be some who are pulling you down. And you may not even realize that. Because once you join something as amazing as this, they might be the ones that turn around and say, whoa, I'm not really sure about that. Or you could be making a mistake there. Or they could be scamming you. They don't know what you want, but I know what you want. Yeah, well, just think about it, okay? Because you're the one who's making your choice, your life, right? And if you really love your life, then you're going to do something about it, aren't you? That's just how it is. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap it up here. Sorry, I should not say that. Oh my god, everybody who says wrap it up puts it in my head, and then I say it as well. I am going to stop this, end this video on a good note. For those of you who are interested to become distributors, please do. Please get in touch with me by email, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I used to have Twitter, I don't use it that much. Send me a message and let me know. I mean, even if you don't want to become a distributor today, think about products, these products that you can buy, so that you know what you're going to get yourself into, okay? Because if you're one of those doubtful people, and trust me, I've been there, if you're one of those doubtful people who goes, oh well, it seems to work on video, but then people are editing it, and then I haven't really tried the product, so I don't know if I'm going to be selling something as dud. Well, buy it, okay? Try it yourself. And the only person who's going to believe you is you, right? So once you try it, then you know whether it works or not. And if it doesn't work, hey, it doesn't work. But that's because you've tried it, right? Nobody else has done it. So you really need to know what's important to you. You really need to know how you're going to make your life and not somebody else's life, okay? And just feel that amazing feeling of wanting something that you have control of. It's not an issue to be controlling of yourself. See, people are like, there are people out there who are controlling of others, yeah? That's not what this is all about. This is being controlling over you. And wow, that is an amazing feeling, to be able to control yourself and tell yourself, hey, I'm an amazing person and this is what I gotta do. Being obsessive, yeah, maybe. You gotta be a little bit obsessive if you got a business, because how else are you gonna work it, right? If you're gonna sit for a week and not do anything about it, you're just gonna go, oh well, guess it's not working, nobody's messaging me, give up. Yeah, it ain't gonna work like that, my friend. You've got to be able to put your ass into it so that you get something out of it. Because that's what a business is all about. For those of you who are watching, and you may not be part of Senegence, but you may be a part of another business, you should know what a business is all about. You have to put effort into it so something comes out. It's not a job, okay, where you get paid for the amount of hours that you do. This is the amount of effort. It's not about the hours, it's the effort you do. And you will be the one who figures out how much effort you put into, because whatever comes out, that'll be the effort that you put in. Makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, thank you so much for watching. I know this has been a very hardcore video, and for those of you who have watched it and thought, geez almighty, I didn't know she could speak so much, well, there you go. That's a surprise for everybody, isn't it? Just enjoy life. Okay, I say that. Enjoy life because you can do whatever you want about it. Okay? Make life enjoyable because you work for it. Don't be one of those lazy asses that just wants everybody to work for them. Because you know what? There really isn't any point of being alive if you're gonna let other people work for you. Okay? Because this is a time when you've got to make your mark. And you ain't gonna make your mark if you're sitting at home and watching videos and playing games all day. That is not really a life worth living. I am probably offending a lot of people, and I apologize for that, but you know what? I can't lie to you. I'm gonna be honest. And if you want to be here, be here. Do something about it. Come on, I'm sure you've got loads of goals. Make yourself daily goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, I mean weekly goals. Sorry, I forgot the weekly first. Make those goals so you've got something to work towards, because at the end, okay, not at the end, but when you get that thing achieved, isn't it a miracle? It's like, whoa, I didn't know I could do that. But you can. You can all do this. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.